Hey guys, I got a video for the tall people out there. Woohoo! Lots of videos are for the short and the tall, but this one I wanted to share with teachers and colleagues and other yogi friends that might just be interested in a 12-minute routine that you can incorporate daily that will help you have strong bones and help you to feel healthier and calmer and more peaceful in your brains and your heart. And who couldn't use that gift this time of year? That's a gift we all could use, and so I wanted to share with you, some of you are familiar that I am working on my yoga therapy master's program at Maryland University of Integrative Health, and I'm learning all kinds of neat ideas. And this was something that I came upon in some research about how to help osteoporosis. And osteoporosis medications are pretty costly, and in some places of the world, that's very it's a big challenge. And so yoga is being thought of as one alternative that's economical, that's easy to do, that's safe to do. And one particular study that I came up with, well, several studies had some great ideas, but this one had a 12-minute routine. So I wanted to show you those postures, and I have a timer to help us stay on track today. I know that might be a little jarring, but it'll be helpful just to show you how quickly 12 minutes goes by. And we'll work postures on both sides of our body, and we'll be up and down a little bit as well. If you don't have something like a belt or a strap or a robe belt, a tie, I've used neckties before because Scott's not real big on those. So I wanted to help you today. I'm thinking about the gingerbread man. And we run as fast as we can all the time. So how about slow down, and maybe that gingerbread man needs to just work and be still and quiet for a bit. So we'll begin with tree pose. So because it's 12 minutes, guys, 12 minutes goes speedy quick, and you do 30 seconds on each side. So with tree pose, you'll root one foot into the floor, and then you'll take the other foot and you can put the heel on top of that foot. I know it's hard to see, and it's a foot, maybe even kickstand out to the side, or maybe up to the calf muscle, or maybe you want to go all the way up to the thigh muscle. But truly, guys, it's not important where your foot is. It's all about practicing some balance. And so if you need to hold on to something with this, that's all good. If you want to put the hands to the heart, thumbs together, hands to the heart, or raise the branches, that's all good. But we'll hold the tree pose on each side for 30 seconds. And just welcome the wobble. All right, it's you getting stronger, and that's a good thing. All right, go ahead and lower that leg, shake out the standing leg, and then we'll work it on the opposite side. Just because you do it one way on one side does not mean you have to do it the same way. Work each side as it needs to be worked. And breathe. Take the corners of your mouth up to your ears. Let those shoulders roll back and down where they're designed to be. All right, for our next postures, we're going to work on one side of the body and then float to the next. So we're going to work the triangle pose first. We'll roll into warrior two pose, side angle pose, and then revolved triangle. I like to have something very close by. I've got my tennis ball chair here to help me today. You can use blocks, or you can stack up books, or you can use chairs or tables, anything to help you bring the floor up if you need it when we do the revolved triangle, especially. Okay. All right. So toes are on the railroad tracks for triangle. You're going to take one toe out to the side, and you can create as much distance between your feet. And let me see if I can somehow get you a little bit better view of feet there. Okay, all right, there we go. Toes, one out to the side. And again, spread them however you would like to keep. The legs are long and strong in triangle. And again, everything's gonna flow for 30 seconds, so it'll go speedy quick. All right, so I'll go ahead and work the timer as we reach the arms out to the side. Breathe in as you stretch over the pointy toe and roll down to, like I say, I'm gonna roll down to my tennis ball chair. You can reach to the floor here if that feels good. But the idea is to really keep this part of you nice and wide open. Okay, very lots of space you're creating in the center of you, and there should be a lot of energy from fingertip to fingertip. All right, awesome sauce. Bend the knee and then roll up into warrior two. So the feet don't change at all. All right. And your gaze can be out over the fingertips. Relax the shoulders. If you have trouble with that, I do. Take the palms to the ceiling and then slide them back. Sometimes that helps. When something's hard to do for my body, I tend to work the muscles here in the upper back, the shoulder, in the neck area, which creates a lot of tension because that's not where the work needs to happen, right? So wherever your body holds the tightness or the tension, that's where you want to relax and release. All right, so now we're headed to side angle. So with side angle, you can take a hand out to the side or in front of you, or you can lean in on this thigh muscle. You don't want to dump. You want the work to be in the core of you, okay? And you want to reach up and over. So there's a lot of energy, like you're strong from fingertip, arm, all down the body to that back leg. Okay. Now try not to dump, but I tell you, it took me a long time to develop enough strength where I wasn't. So if you're not there yet, it's all good. If you need to use that prop to help here, that's all good too. All right. Side angle. Breathing in, breathing out. You're working hard. If you ever get really hot with your yoga, you can breathe out your mouth. That lets out some heat out of the body. All right, and finally, we're going to go to a revolve triangle. So the leg is going to straighten here, and the arm that's high is going low, and the arm that's low is going high. So you're twisting, and so I'll be facing away from the device. I'm going to move my tennis ball chair here so that I can reach down to it on that side. And this one is a real challenge for my body, maybe not for yours. And so just give it a try. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Oh, yay. All right. Now relax and shake everything out. And we're going to do those 4 postures on the opposite side. Okay. All right. So we're going to do that sequence on the other side. All right. So we're going to start off with the feet on the railroad tracks on this side. Take one toe out to the side, stretch and reach. Arms go out like a letter T, capital letter T, and we'll go for 30 seconds as we reach down and reach up for our triangle pose on this side. I think I'm going to try this without the prop. Really be strong in the core, reaching down and reaching high. Your knees are not locked out. Your legs are just strong. Your gaze can be high, but if that hurts the neck, you can look low. But just keep this part of you wide open and not collapsed. Yay. All right, bend the knee and then reach back up for warrior 2. All right, I'll reset our 30 seconds. Oops, maybe another. Okay. All right, this is my knee that's not as bendy. It's not as strong. So you just play each side as it needs to be played. Remember to relax shoulders, gazing out over that hand. Tummy is strong. You're balancing here. This is called warrior 2 posture. So think about your passions. Think about what you are strong and where you go for the good fight, right? Okay, from here we work the side angle pose. This is the one where you reach the hand up and over. All right, we'll reset it. And remember, you could take the arm here or out towards the device. You can reach down to something like a prop, like the tennis ball chair here, stack of books, some other type of step stool or anything like that will work. And it's all good to use props to help you do yoga. It helps you to feel and to work it in a more appropriate way for your body. Yay! All right, so we're going to straighten both legs now, and it'll take me a while, but I'll get there. All right, and then we will revolve the triangle or twist the triangle. All right, so the hand that's high comes low, and the low hand comes high. And really breathe to help you get that work done. All right, come on out of that and shake everything. And now we will go to the floor. We're going to go to the floor for a pose called locust pose. Now, locust is going to feel like a long time after working things for 30 seconds because it's for the full minute because you don't do it on both sides of the body. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to lay on our bellies. All right. And find you some good space to stretch out. And let's see if you can see me. I think you can see me. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do is you're going to stretch legs long behind you. You can take them wider if you have crunchies in your low back area. Your forehead is going to reach towards the ground, okay? And what you can do with your hands is you can stretch them out in front of you or you can stretch them long behind you. And you're going to really wibble wobble and rest every part of you. And then for the minute, what you're going to do is you're going to squeeze the leg muscles, all right? You're going to lift and press the belly, the low body into the floor. And then you're going to squeeze and reach hands either in front of you, like stretching out or behind. And then you lift your head. All right, so the idea here is the crown of the head is reaching forward and all the muscles of the back body are strengthening. All right, now if you need to come out and rest, it's okay to do it if you can't stretch and strengthen for the full minute. But we will keep breathing and you'll come back to this posture until our minute is up. All right, I'm looking on there. I can see, oh, we're doing really good. We got 15 seconds. Keep breathing. You're working. You're taking care of you. Yay! All right, make a little pillow with your hands. Wibble wobble your hips side to side and push yourself up. And now we'll come into bridge pose. Again, it's for the full minute, which is really different after doing, like I said, things you can feel how that's double the time, right? All right, so wait for bridge pose. You're going to take your feet hip distance apart. You're going to find your way to your back body, and if you have a block or some books or something, you are welcome to scooch that under the hips as you lift them if you would like to rest the bridge. So that's called a restorative bridge, and that's all good. You can do that, or you can work the bridge, which is what I'm going to demonstrate. Okay, so your feet are connecting to the floor. All right, and you know what? I think everything else is on the floor. So let me move the camera so we can get maybe a better view. Maybe. Okay, here we go. All right, so what you're going to do here is really feel your feet connect to the floor. Be strong in the legs, strong in the core of the body. Squeeze your bum, press your elbows into the floor, and lift. Okay, now if you want to get a little more bend in the back, you can reach fingertips towards one another, and then you can roll up onto the shoulder blades to work your bridge. Now, again, if you need to come out of it, you're welcome to lower down, rest for a breath, and then come back up into the posture. All right, breathing in bridge. Big breath in, big breath out. You can do hard things. We really challenge ourselves with our yoga, with our bodies to help our brains as they face challenges in everyday life. when you know you can do hard things with your body, it helps you to do hard things with your spirit and your thinking and your heart. Kind of cool how it translates. Keep breathing, keep working. If you're starting to shake, it's all good. All right, roll your hands out to the side, lower the shoulders, flatten the back, roll the hips down one at a time, okay? And come all the way to a flat back. Okay, now you're ready for your uh, um, strap. All right, so let me get my strap. Oh, I lost my gingerbread man. All right, here we go. All right, and so what you're going to do now is we're going to go back to 30 seconds of work. One leg can be tented or lengthened, and then the other leg is going to be with a strap, and you're going to reach it up with a flat foot, like you're putting a foot on this footprint on the ceiling. Okay, now the idea here is you want to gently pull the leg towards the body, so you'll start to feel the stretching in the back of that leg. And again, this leg can be tented or it can be lengthened, however feels best in your body. The important thing as we work these movements is that you keep the opposite hip. Don't let it pop up on you. You want to keep it um, grounded. Like you want to keep that the hips level here. All right, now lower that leg out towards the device. And then again, feel that hip. When you start to feel it rock up on the other side, then that's when you know you've gone too far and you want to make sure to come back up with the length of the leg. These postures are specifically designed to strengthen the bones mass of the low back, the hips, and the femurs. The leg bones. So, in that particular study that I read, it was significantly showed significant improvement in bone density for the low back and the legs, but not the hips. Although there was improvement, it just wasn't statistically significant. All right. Now we'll do that fun on the other side. So lift the opposite leg, wrap the strap around, 30 seconds on the clock. Gently pull this leg to you. Knee can be up or it can be lengthened, however feels best for your body. Keep breathing. Enjoy the stillness that you create in your body as you work. And then try that out to the side. Again, all sides are not created equal. So you may have lengthened more, like lowered more on one side than another. It's all good. It's no problem to notice, but don't judge it, right? Don't think that it's not good enough or it is what it is. It's you today and it's all good. You showed up and you were taking care of yourself, and that's what's most important. I like to kind of hold this hip with my hand just to make sure it doesn't start to fly away, right? It helps me to remember to keep it grounded. All right, yay. And that's all we're good to do with the strap. So you can wibble wobble the knees side to side. All right, and we've got two more postures to do on each side of the body, and then the last full minute of the 12 minutes is to rest. All right, yay, we're getting close. All right, always when you're on your back body, guys, roll to the side and press up. It takes care of yourself and puts less strain on your body than when you try to just lift up. Okay, all right, so now 30 seconds on the clock as we work two different kinds of twists. So you can use your strap to do this, and I will show you two different ways to get her done. The first way, and this is the way in the study, but again, you can modify it if you need to. The first way is to hold the strap in your two hands, all right? And what you're going to do is you're going to actually wrap this arm around the leg and reach and twist away. Now that may or may not be accessible to your body. All right. So what you can also do is you can also wrap with the long leg around and do the twist in this direction. And both ways are twisting and both ways are working against gravity and both ways are going to be helpful and helpful for your bones and your brains and your body and your heart. Ooh, let me find my smile. All right. So So do which way feels best for you. Okay. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. We probably already got her done. Sit up nice and tall. You can even look back over that shoulder. And on the inhale, grow a little taller. And on the exhale, let your twist maybe be a smidge deeper. Don't yank it or crank it, but just a little more to it. All right, so you're going to extend the opposite leg and reach this leg high. And again, you can twist around and do the twist, or you can hug and twist the opposite way. All right, you did it. Okay, let's do two more twists. All right, this one is where you're going to tuck a leg underneath another, and the foot can stay on the outside of the leg or the inside. And again, you have options. You can take the strap around and work this where you're sitting up nice and tall. And see, I do better if I leave the knee here. I have a taller body. The important thing is to be tall there, okay? Or again, you can just hug it. Take maybe the hand to the shoulder, roll the elbow up and down, and find that twist on the other side. Here we go. Either way is good. I find when I try this way versus the one with the strap, I feel more of a stretch in my hip, in my yeah, my leg, upper leg. All right, do 30 more seconds on this side, and then we're ready to rest for 1 minute. And of course, you can always choose to rest for longer if you would like. All right. Now, again, it's 12 minutes of fun when you do each of those um, as prescribed. Like it's just 12 minutes. So there's 12th minute is the 1 minute of rest. And don't skimp on rest. Your body does need to be still and quiet. So you can sit in your chair. You can lay out on the floor. You can take your knees together. That sometimes helps a low back that might be tight or crunchy. Yay, wiggle your fingers and maybe take your head from side to side. Maybe you need a full stretch in your body. Or maybe you want to pull knees into your chest. You can roll over to your favorite side. You can take some breaths here And when you're ready, you can push yourself up nice and tall. I hope you enjoyed that. What I wanted to really impress upon everyone today that may have gotten this far in the video is that it doesn't take that much time in a day to really take care of yourself. I've been repeatedly impressed with that as I've worked through the program this first trimester is that it was just like a few minutes of doing this every day. Is the consistency part that makes a difference, and you really retrain your body. You really build those pathways in your brain to calm and and you create and you cultivate peace, in which we need. We need it to do what we have to do every day. So it's a big part of self care. But I was so impressed that you actually saw improvement in bone density. And I was recently diagnosed with osteoporosis this fall. And so, how fortuitous to come upon that study as a part of this assignment. It's bigger than us, right? When all of it comes together like that. So, I will probably try to take this again with just the sequence, like with just the time to, so that it is truly 12 minutes without all the instruction. But I do appreciate you taking time to play with me today. All right. Namaste is what we say, from the good in me to the good in you. So I do share that word with you today. The light in me appreciates and honors the light in you. And thank you for what you do every day. And may this small little yoga practice help you get her done in a better way. Have a great day, everyone.